Guys, today we're going to be speaking about the scientific method. So, welcome to the exciting world of science. Today we're going to learn about the scientific method, a process that scientists use to solve problems and answer questions. The scientific method involves several steps, each of which is important for conducting successful experiments. By following these steps, scientists can make sure that their results are accurate and reliable. The scientific method is a process used by scientists to conduct experiments and make observations about the natural world. It consists of several steps, each of which plays an important role in ensuring the results of an experiment are valid and reliable. The first step of the scientific method is to ask a question. This can be any question related to the natural world that makes you want an answer. For example, you might ask, what effect does sunlight have on plant growth? Once you have a question, you can move on to the next step, which is to do background research. This involves finding out what other scientists have already discovered about your topic, as well as gathering information from reliable resources such as books, journals, and websites. So, let's go back to step 1, ask a question. This is where scientists identify a problem or phenomenon that they want to investigate further. For example, a scientist might ask, what effect does caffeine have on heart rate? How does temperature affect the growth of plants? These questions can then be explored through experimentation and observation. Asking questions is an important part of the scientific process because it encourages curiosity and inquiry. By asking questions, scientists can uncover new information and develop a deeper understanding of the world around them. It also allows them to identify problems and find solutions to those problems. Step 2. Background research. Before conducting any scientific experiment, it is essential to do background research. This step helps scientists understand the topic they are studying, identify potential problems, and identify a hypothesis. Reliable sources for research include peer-reviewed journals, scientific articles, and books written by experts in the field. However, it is crucial to think about the information found and consider the resources for credibility and biases. Step 3. Form a hypothesis. A hypothesis is a proposed explanation for a phenomenon that can be tested through experimentation. It is a statement that predicts the outcome of an experiment based on observations and research. Good hypotheses are testable, specific, and based on prior knowledge or evidence. Bad hypotheses are vague, untestable, and lack supporting evidence. Encourage students to think creatively about their own hypotheses and to consider all possible outcomes before conducting experiments. Lastly, your conclusion. In conclusion, the scientific method is a powerful tool for understanding the world around us. By asking questions, doing background research, forming hypotheses, conducting experiments, and analyzing data, we can learn about everything from the smallest particles to the largest galaxies. As you continue your studies in science, I encourage you to use the scientific method in your own experiments. Whether you're testing the effects of different fertilizers on plant growth or exploring the properties of magnets, the scientific method can help you make accurate observations and draw meaningful conclusions.